friends. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Grace. Hi, Lena. Hi, Callie. Welcome in. Shopping Mama. Welcome in. Hi, Ruthie. Rebecca. Hi, friend. Hi, Dunbroke. How are you? Christine, welcome in. You guys, I'm going to get a giveaway. Hi, Molly. Hi, Ocean View. Hi, Candace. Welcome in. All right, I have to do everything from my phone. Not only did my refrigerator water line leak, so if you guys were in my show a couple days ago, you know that, but also my computer, something happened with my computer. So, all right, a giveaway is running. So let's talk about, hi, welcome in. Let's talk about cooking with friends. Let's do it. Hi, Julie. Hi, Tawan. Welcome in. Cheers. You guys grab something to drink. And do me a favor. How loud is it? How is the background? Hi, Mother Junker. So would somebody tell me, can you guys hear the noise in the background? How bad is it? Okay. Yay. That makes me happy. Okay. So we're going to focus in on the positive here. And we're going to talk about, okay, good. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. That makes me happy. So jump in the giveaway. It is for an inspirational notepad or a heart bookmark. I want to tell you that there are 3 amazing people on today. I'm speaking of myself and Rebecca's Done Deals and Mother Junker's Designs. We are cooking with friends. So you guys normally are here on Tuesdays at 10:15 for Cooking with Lori. And I thought it would be fun to incorporate some more people, some friends. So you have me for the first half hour, and I am going to make grilled cowboy caviar. Then at 1:30, we will raid into Rebecca's Done Deals, and she will make her famous potato salad. And then she will raid in at, let's see, 1 to 1:30, from 2 to 2:30, and she will raid into Mother Junker, and she's going to make a pink lemonade pie. Thank you. So we appreciate you guys all being here. If you have not bookmarked those Rebecca's show and Mother Junker show, go do that now, or follow the train. And if you get derailed, if the train derails, then you just type in Rebecca's Rae Dunn Deals. She's my mod right now, or Mother Junker. Okay. Yay! And also, each one of us, just like I do on my Tuesday morning shows, you'll notice that the recipes are pinned for sale. Rebecca has one that she's going to sell, and Mother Junker has one that she's going to sell. Also, we all will have giveaways throughout the show. You could win from me, like just a notepad or a heart bookmark. I have some Starbucks gift cards, and I also have recipes to give away. And then Rebecca and Mother Junker, they will have, some of their own giveaways. And I know they're both giving away some recipes. So stick around, stick with us. This is going to be so much fun. And I want to personally thank Rebecca's Rae Dunn Deals and Mother Junker Designs for saying that they would do this with me. They're amazing. They're amazing friends that I've made here on Whatnot, and this is going to be fun. Also, this is their first time. Good morning. Hi, Shoe Crazed. Also, this is their first time doing this. So please be kind. Be kind. We have a lot of things prepped because we only have 30 minutes. It's not like when you guys come to my regular shows and I'm just taking my time. We only have 30 minutes each. So I'm going to start my recipe at 1, but be kind. Be kind. Also, check the shops. Each one of us have items in our shop that we will be selling throughout the show. Okay. So check out, put your pre-bids in. Let me get my camera set up so that you guys can see. And we're going to get started here soon. Let's see, we're going to let the first giveaway run and then we're going to get rocking. We have 3 separate recipes, Folsom. So yeah, these are summer sides. So I'm doing grilled cowboy caviar. Rebecca is doing potato salad and Mother Junker is doing pink lemonade pie. All right. So here, let's give the giveaway away. And who is the winner? Let's see. And the winner is Grace. Grace, congratulations. You are going to win an inspirational notepad shopping list or a heart bookmark. All right, let's get up the first giveaway for the recipe of the week, which is my recipe. Okay, I don't know why. You guys, I'm not used to running from my phone. Let's see here. Run giveaway. Okay, so the first giveaway for the recipe is up and let's get going. So mine is the grilled cowboy caviar. Now, many of you put in the chat, have you ever made cowboy caviar or do you know what it is? Put a yes or a no. Hi, Girl Friday. Hi, Hunter. Yes. Okay. Tell me yes, no, no. Okay. I'm glad some no's. Hey girl, how you doing? So I have always made cowboy caviar. It's one of my favorite summer like salads to take to parties. But I kind of mashed it up a little bit. So here we go. All right. So you guys, hopefully, let's see. I think you guys can see all of my items there. And again, a lot of the prep work is done, but I'm going to do some of the things. Okay. So the first thing is for this new recipe, you are going to grill some of the vegetables. Now, for time constraints, I have already done that. And you guys, I didn't even introduce myself, but my name's Lori. Lori can shop. All right. So I've already grilled some of the vegetables. So in this bowl, I have all of the grilled vegetables and it's the crunch bowl. I grilled 3 different kinds of peppers, red, orange, and jalapenos. And then I grilled some zucchini from my garden. Okay. So I'm going to run this bowl if anyone would like this bowl. And I'm just going to try to run as we go today. Let's see. The crunch bowl is medium size, 8 inches in diameter. And we'll do 10 seconds. And it's running. If anyone would like the medium size crunch bowl, oh, I did it for 30. That's okay. And so we're going to make sure that all of the grilled vegetables are chopped. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, Allie. Welcome in. So the one thing I forgot to get is a knife. So let me grab that. All right. So I have some grilled red pepper, and I recommend that you grill your items and then you put them in the refrigerator so that they're nice and cold. Okay. Yes. All right. And if you have a garden, this is a great way to choose, maybe some vegetables that you have an overabundance of. You guys, I have zucchini coming out of my ears. All right. Jump in the giveaway. It is for a recipe. All right. We're going to get these chopped up. And I think it's really important that you have a combination of crunchy items and then softer vegetables because you do not want this salad to be soggy, okay? You want it to be crispy. You want it to be crispy. All right. So I didn't go crazy. I didn't go crazy with the grilled vegetables. I have more crunchy things. Well, no, I probably have a good combo. All right, so now I am slicing up the yellow pepper that I have grilled ahead of time. And for the cowboy caviar, you want the cuts to be pretty even. I don't claim to be the best chopper. All right. And again, this is the first time that I have been under, a time limit. So we're going to move pretty fast and furious. All right. And then I also grilled a jalapeno. And if you're wondering exactly what I'm following, you can purchase in the Buy It Now. It is the first item there. You can purchase the recipe, and I will send you a hard copy. All right. And then I don't like super hot things. So I'm going to take a little bit of jalapenos and we're going to dice those up. And then all of my grilled vegetables will be ready to go. Okay. So let me show you. All right. So I took the grilled red pepper, the grilled orange pepper, and a little bit of jalapenos, and I am ready to start putting together what they call in the recipe, or what I call the caviar. And let's see who's going to win. Shopping Mama, you're going to get a recipe from me. Ruthie, thank you so much for always being here. I appreciate you. And you guys, you want to stick around because it's not just me cooking today. No, you have my friends. They're cooking too. Hi, sweet Chels. Welcome in. All right. So now let's put the salad together. All right. And we're going to put it together in one of Rae Dunn's amazing big bake bowls. Okay. This is 10 inches in diameter. It is the Big Mama. Okay. And I have two of them. I have one that says bake, and I also have one that says munch. It's buyer's choice. This is running right now, the large bake. Okay. And everything that we sell and that we use, we wash for you. You can ask people that have purchased from me that I have everything washed. And I'm sorry, I think it did 30 seconds again. All right. So the first thing that I'm going to put in there, I'm going to put in my grilled vegetables. There we go. Okay. Grilled vegetables. Okay. And I am using my hands. I did wash them before the start of the show, but let's wash them again. Okay. Hi, Missy. Welcome in, you guys. Thank you for being here. This is Cooking with Friends. Right. And then I did have some grilled zucchini. Oh, thank you. No, don't go back to work. No. Come back, Lion's Den. Next week, the shows are going to be at night. I go back to school and I will be cooking at 6:15 instead of 10:15. So I hope to see you again. All right. So then I'm going to add the zucchini that I've already chopped. Okay. And that's ready to go. Then for this recipe, we need beans. Now, if you don't like the beans that I selected, you can choose other beans, but I stick with the traditional beans that are used for this original recipe. Yeah, it is perfect for dinner time. So I have black beans that I have drained and rinsed, and I like to put a little paper towel in there, especially because I drained these yesterday to get them set, because it takes out all of the excess water. And I have it in this cute little colander. This is the fresh colander, And let's see here. There we go, 20 seconds. All right, there we go. And I have it running right now. It is the little colander. It is so cute. And that's what I put my black beans in. Okay. All right. So I'm going to put 1 can of drained and rinsed black beans. And let me know if you want to put a pre-bid on anything. That's probably the best. Also, you guys, I will be coming back at the end of the show to do a wrap up. So if there's anything that you want to see again, I can run through anything at the end for you. All right. Then next, we have black-eyed peas. All right. Black-eyed peas. Okay. And this is in just a regular cereal bowl. But I thought this one was perfect for cooking because it says fresh on it. It also goes with a lot of your farm line items. And I don't know if I have that listed. Yeah, there it is. I thought I did. So if you would like this, it would be great for display. The fresh is running right now. It is your traditional Rae Dunn cereal bowl, and it has my black eyed peas. Okay. So, all right, you got it. Thank you, Rebecca. All right. And then we have a pre bid, which I will get to next. So I'm going to take one of my spoons here, and I'm going to lightly kind of mix all of the items, all of the things that I've mentioned so far. And one of the reasons I really love this salad, I mean, the taste is amazing, but you guys, look at how colorful that is so far. Isn't that gorgeous? It is so pretty. You'd show up for a party with that salad. It just, kind of puts you in a good mood. Isn't it pretty? Thank you. All right, I'm going to take a quick drink. Okay. So we did that. Next, we have 2 cups of fresh corn. Again, last night I got some of it prepared, but I actually took corn on the cob and took it off of the cob, but I thought I would do one with you guys on screen, because I'm cooking, preparing things. So I want to do some things live. So I just hold the corn cob on a paper plate and of course just cut down to get that fresh corn. And you guys, right now in Michigan, the sweet corn is absolutely amazing. This adds sweetness and it adds some crunch to your salad. Okay. So now I use 2 ears of corn. Okay. And you can see when you cut it off of the cob like that, it stays a little bit like together. So just take your knife and kind of break it up. Also, once you pour it into the bowl and stir it around, it kind of breaks up on its own. Okay. So I got my 2 ears of corn, and the other one is in the storage. Ooh, the storage dish, the fruit, and I'm going to run this, and then I will run the crock next. Okay, if you don't have these storage dishes, you need one. This is amazing, and it's the light pink. It has the oh gosh, like the seal where you can release any air in there. These are amazing. I think I have 4 of these. All right, thank you for looking at that. That had the corn in there. This is brand new. And again, if you want anything, you can come back to the wrap up show. Okay. We'll put that aside. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here with Cooking with Friends. We sure appreciate you. So now we added the ears of corn. All right. And we have a pre-bid on the Farmer's Market crock. Look at how gorgeous that is. That is one of the great utensil crocks. And I'm going to run that before I put in the next item. And I'm sorry, I did 30 seconds again. Amy, thank you for the bid. That's okay because we're just talking. So the Farmer's Market, the large crock is running. AH is winning. And I sure appreciate you. Thank you so much for the bid. And I appreciate it. I'm going to run over here and grab a napkin real quick. All right. Perfect. Let's see. She's got it. Amy, thank you so much, AH. That is coming to you. I will take my utensils out and I will put that for you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your continued support. I really, really appreciate you. Okay, so we have our corn. We have our red pepper that we already put in there. We have our yellow pepper. We have our zucchini. Next is a small onion. Okay, I used red onion. You're welcome. Thank you so much. You guys, look at this little colander. It's just a little colander. It is Rae Dunn. It was perfect. Like if you're trying to prep ahead or to put diced onions, I'm going to run that for you. I have never seen that before. And I thought, oh, it's so cute. So it's extra small. It's extra small colander. Oh, and you guys, it says berries on the inside. So let me dump the onions and show you. I knew it said something. Okay, there we go. It says berries on the inside. I don't know why I have to change the time. Look at that. So it's an extra small colander. Isn't that cute? Extra small berries calendar if anyone would like that. Thank you so much. Thanks for looking at that. All right, let's get up another giveaway. All right, let's do a bookmark. We're going to do a $10 Starbucks gift card right before we raid into Rebecca. So don't leave, stick around. I want to give you coffee on me. Okay, this one right now is running for, I think it's on that side, inspirational notepad or heart bookmark. All right, then we have the cherry tomatoes. I like the sugar bombs. Those are all chopped up, and I have them in this really cute handled sweet bowl. You guys, look at that. I have never seen one of these before. And so that is going to be our next auction with handles. Very, very cute. And it's running right now. If anybody would like the sweet handled bowl, really cute. I put the sweet cherry tomatoes in there for our cowboy caviar. All right, in they go. Okay, we're rocking right along. All right, so let me mix those items up. And that's going to be perfect. We'll have just enough time to make our homemade dressing, and we have to try it. So now, you guys, look at the beautiful colors of that salad. Isn't it gorgeous? And if you don't like something, I don't like avocado. Avocado is something I do not like. Avocado would be a great top for this at the end. I would be careful with avocado because, you know, it's very mushy. But do I think that you could add it at the end and right before you eat it or serve it? Most definitely. Okay, so then we have the jalapenos already in there. And then we're going to take 1/4 cup of fresh cilantro. And we're going to put that right in the salad. And 1 juice of a lime. And I'm going to use my Rae Dunn fresh juicer. I'm actually not selling this because I have sold every time I've had it, I've sold it and then I don't have it for my shows. So unless you really want it. All right. So we're going to take the lime. There's nothing better than using fresh squeezed lime juice. Okay. And we need 3 tablespoons too for our dressing. So I'm going to have to do a little bit more, but I'll just do 1 first. All right. So we use that. Then I just spritz it on top. And then we'll take our another lime. And then we're going to be ready to put together our dressing. How's everybody doing today, you guys? Tell me what is something positive that happened this week? Tell me something that you feel really good about. Hey Dee, how you doing? Welcome to Cooking with Friends. You guys, I have about 12 more minutes and then I'm going to raid into Rebecca and she is going to show you all of her cooking skills. All right, so there we go. We have 1 lime, fresh squeeze, and I'm going to need that again when we do the dressing. Okay, and we're going to mix everything up and then we're ready for the dressing. Tell me something positive this week. My positive is that I went to a conference with my 2 principals and another colleague, and we accomplished so much. I feel like we have a good plan for the year. All right, so this is what it looks like before the dressing. And now we have to add the dressing. All right, there's 50 seconds left in this giveaway, and then I'm going to put one more up for a recipe. Okay, so we got all of that stuff. Now, if you've been to my other shows, you guys will know that I like to use a mason jar for making dressings because I just shake everything up. The other thing, you guys, I learned in shows, now with the colorful text of, people commenting, which I love. But if you are a buyer and if you just want to see more of the show, if you swipe over twice, it takes away the comments first and then it takes away so you can kind of see. So if you feel like you have too much on the screen sometimes, you swipe once, you swipe twice. But if you swipe twice, then you won't be able to see the items that are up for grabs. Okay, so let's make our dressing. All right, so we need 1/4 cup of olive oil, 1/4 cup, and I use that for the cilantro, so I'm just gonna rinse that out real quick. Thank you guys for being here. Hi, Queen. How you doing? Oh, Missy won. Thank you, Mother. I appreciate it. All right. So for the dressing, we need 1/4 cup of olive oil. I'm going to take my Rae Dunn measuring cups, which I think I have several in the Buy It Now. If you see some that you would like, I will flash those for you. I will flash sale those for you. So just let me know. Okay. Then we need some fresh lime juice. So I'm going to grab another lime, which is over here. And for the dressing, we need 3 tablespoons. All right, we got to hustle. We got to hustle because we don't want to miss 1 second of this famous potato salad. All right, so we need 3 tablespoons. All right, you guys, actually, I'm going to use my quick one because I don't want to run out of time. And I always like to do a live taste test. All right. And I'm not really going to measure it, you guys. I'm going to use another whole lime. Oh, I meant to put that in the dressing. Oh, well. Okay, here we go. It's okay because it's in there and it's going to mix. All right. But I would put the lime juice of 1 whole lime in with your olive oil. That's what happens when you start thinking, oh my gosh, I got so much to do. Hi, Kat. Welcome in. Hi, Viv. All right. Then we have garlic clove. All right. I already have 1 garlic clove. That's going to go in there. Make sure you get all the garlic goodness. All right. Then we want 1 tablespoon of honey. 1 tablespoon of honey. All righty. And if you want something, let me know. But I will be back at the end to run through anything and just talk about what we are going to do next. What is Lori Cooking with Lori going to look like next? And you guys, to get some of that extra honey off of that measuring spoon, we're going to stir it around. And you guys, a $10 Starbucks gift card is coming up. It is coming up in a couple minutes, so stick around. All right, until then, let's do one more recipe. This is for a free recipe, and that is running right now. Okay, get our honey in there. And then we need teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon. You guys, thank you all for being here. I know we had to reschedule this because I had that teacher conference that I forgot about. So we really appreciate you being here. Thank you. So 1 teaspoon of the cumin in the dressing. Boom, boom. And salt and pepper. And then we're going to shake it, shake it, shake it. And we're going to mix it with our salad. Okay, it does say 1/2 teaspoon of salt and then a quarter teaspoon of pepper, but we're just putting it in, and then I'm going to mix it up and taste it and see what we're lacking in. All right, jump in the giveaway because I'm going to pull that in 1 minute. And then I'm going to put up the Starbucks gift card because we're going to rate in 5 minutes. So you notice it's not an overabundance of dressing. And for this particular salad, for the cowboy caviar, I would not pour it all at once. Kind of see if it's, has enough liquid. And sometimes after it sits in the refrigerator, sometimes you discover that you do need to add a little bit more. All right, so we're going to, before I pour it in, I'm going to taste it. Okay. Before I pour it in, let's say it's terrible. Maybe I'm not going to add it. So I'm going to taste it. Okay. It's a little sweet, but I know that I put more lime juice in the salad. So I think once I pour this in, it's going to blend perfectly. Okay. So I'm going to put most of it in there and mix it up. Mix it up. Okay. And the best thing is to, just like with other salads, it's perfect if it sits overnight and it's nice and cold. All right, let's pull this giveaway for a recipe. Who's going to be the winner? It is Grace. Grace, woohoo! Thank you so much. Congratulations. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is for $10 Starbucks. Jump in, jump in. All right. So we're going to see, I still think I need, I'm going to put all the rest in there. I can tell with all of the vegetables and things that I have, I'm going to need all of that dressing. You can always add a little bit more lime juice if you like more lime flavoring. You can add cilantro. You can do whatever you want. Okay. So I'm going to try it and then we'll run a couple items and then we're going to raid. We are cooking cowboy caviar, that it's like this summer garden cowboy caviar. Thanks for being here, Noelle. All right. And so what I like to do when I have the cowboy caviar, I like to buy the tortilla, yes, beans. I like to buy the dippers so that I can scoop it right up. So here we go. Let's see. And before I do that, look at how pretty it looks. Look at how pretty. And normally I would put it on a plate, but we're just going to dig right in there and see what I think. All right. This is how you would prepare cowboy caviar. And you only have a couple more weeks and then we're right back to the grind. So you need to make it. You guys, perfect. I wouldn't change a thing. No, it's a great salad. You guys make this. And I really like the addition with the cowboy caviar, with the grilled vegetables. I've never done that before. And it does add that little element of smokiness. So it is absolutely delicious. And now I have a summer salad for my dinner tonight. All right, so let's see what we have left. Let's run just a couple items and then we're going to get ready to raid. Excuse me, Rebecca. So for cooking, you always need salt and pepper. Oh, I see we have a bid. So we're going to run the salt and pepper stackers and it's buyer's choice. Buyer's choice, these are running. I have the matte black or the white. Buyer's choice, matte black or the white. These cute little salt and pepper shakers. Thank you. Which would you like, the black or the white? Black or the white. And if you're just jumping in, jump in the giveaway for $10 Starbucks on me. White, you got it. Thank you, my friend. Good grab. Those are so cute. And they're brand new with the tags. All right, we're going to run it again. I still have the matte black pair. Let's run it again. Run her again. And she's running. If anybody would like the matte black pair, you can be cool like AH. Look at the cute little stackers. Perfect for cooking. Perfect for cooking. All right. Thank you guys for looking at those. All right. Then I have another set of salt and pepper shakers. These are the white ones with handles. And you guys, again, I will run some things at the wrap up show, but I want to give my friends all of their time. All right. So these little cuties. Also, we have the Rae Dunn robbery train tonight. Bookmark and follow all of the amazing sellers. Thank you, Grace. Thank you so much. I know. I know she is, Noelle. Grace, first purchase. Thank you so much, Grace. Grace, you get M&Ms for first purchase. Thank you so much. Would you like plain or peanut? Candy in the chat for Grace, you guys. Candy in the chat. Thank you so much. You got it. Plain. Let me grab them so I don't forget. All right, you guys, let's pull the giveaway and we have to go see Rebecca's Rae Dunn deals. You guys show her some love, put candy in the chat, and she's going to make us the next recipe. $10. Tammy loves crafts. Yay, $10. And at the wrap up show, I'll have another $10. So come back, everybody. You guys, let's go see Rebecca and see her amazing potato salad. Thank you, guys. I'll see you at the wrap up show. Here we go. Bye.